To achieve this system and student aspirations, the Malaysian Education Blueprint for Higher Education outlined 10 shifts that will spur continued excellence in higher education system. Therefore, this video will be covering 3 of the shifts, which are holistic, entrepreneurial, and balanced graduates, talent excellence, and also quality TVET graduates. This shift focuses on the outcomes for key stakeholders in the higher education system, including students in academic and TVET pathways, the academic community, as well as all Malaysians participating in lifelong learning. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nur Inani and I will be your guide throughout this video. During my studies in POLITEKNIK SULTAN AZLAN SHAH, I've been exposed to a variety of knowledge concerned to computers. I would like to share this knowledge with the society. As we all know, we are reaching the year of 2020 very soon. It is very important for the society to know the use and the benefit that we can get through computers and technologies. Therefore, I have joined some CSR programs which involve the society around my polytechnics to share the knowledge and the skills that I have learned. CSR means Corporate Social Responsibility. My first CSR was with the primary students of Sekolah Kebangsaan Proton City. In my last semester, I have studied a subject called Database System. Based on what I have learned in this subject, my classmate and I share and taught the students on how to create a simple database. The students were fast learners, so they managed to grab the input we taught them pertaining to creating database. We also taught the students the basic use and application of Microsoft Access. We realized that without a proper exposure, the students would not know anything pertaining database. So, our first action was to expose them with the basic knowledge of database. The input that we gave them enables students to explore the ways of creating a simple database document using Microsoft Access. For example, after the lesson we had given them, they knew how to generate a report based on our database. We also taught the students on how to complete exercises involving database using Microsoft Access. They were given exercises after the lesson in order for us to know how far they understood what they have learned on that day. My second CSR was with the primary students of Sekolah Kebangsaan Bandar Berang 2020. Here, our duty was to teach these primary students about the components inside the computer and also on how to assemble and deassemble the RAM, the CPU, the hard drive, floppy drive, and many more. Besides that, we will also had to show them on how to start up the computer after reassembling the pieces. These knowledges were learned during my studies through computer system diagnosis and maintenance subject. We, as the diploma students, were divided into groups of 2, while the Sekolah Kebangsaan Bandar Berang 2020 students were put in groups of 4. First, we started dismantling the computer components one by one to show the students the inner portion of the computer. Then, we explained to the students the components and the uses of each component, whether the components are inside the computer or they are attached to the casing. Next, we explained the function of the motherboard and all other components in it. As a practice, we let the students to fix the components inside the motherboard all by themselves. They were also taught on how to supply power to the computer and check the computer whether it is under a good condition or vice versa. Finally, we tested their knowledge by giving them a questionnaire which tested their knowledge about the parts of the computer. The conclusion is that I was able to apply the knowledge that I have learned during my studies in POLITEKNIK SULTAN AZLAN SHAH with the society. Not just that, my communication skills also has improved throughout these programs and also brings out the talent excellence in myself. These types of programs should be augmented so that we can produce better quality TVET graduates. Hopefully, the society can expand their knowledge and skills and produce better outcomes when it comes to computer and technology. That's all that I'm going to share for today. Assalamualaikum.